Attack the enemy! Victory is ours!
Hey everybody, welcome back. It's another video from my backlog folder, but this one had a pretty darn good result. So one thing, between the Air Assault arcade daily event and the now Tank Assault daily arcade event, you can get some pretty darn good research boosters, like this battle where I had a 300% research booster from winning either a Tank or Air Assault arcade. This battle was from 31 May, and I had finished my swing fire research and moved my research on to the Vickers MBT. And yeah. So you can guess how happy I am about that. Although he did actually stop. I didn't think he was going to, but he actually did leave the point and let the team catch up for the capture. Shockingly. I mean, it's not like he really would have been a waste of SPAA, because that is one of the worst SPAAs that the British have. But still. He did actually leave the point and come back and wait for us to catch up, so good on him, although I shouldn't have had to tell/ask him to do so. Anyway, he did do it, so. Very nice when you have a 300% research booster on, too. Surprise! Luckily I was just a bit faster on the draw than that Leopard there and got a good shot right into his ammo. Thankfully. That was pretty much a whoever shot first was probably going to win that duel. And I just happened to get the sights where I wanted them a little bit sooner and pull the trigger. So I'm going to roll up into the sea point, start taking it away from the enemy here. Sweep the hills, you see a tree falling back there. Not sure if it's from somebody driving back there or someone shooting at someone back there, but I'm certainly going to keep my gun sight pointed there until I have a better target to aim at. Now it could be our friendly tank that you can see down there in the south, possibly, either shooting or driven through there. Although, it definitely was not. So as I try to move up into position to see if and what it was, and hopefully take him out, before he gets around on our light tank down there. It's definitely a light tank. Not sure what it is, but suspecting it's going to be an RU-251 over here. It could be a Panzer IIH, but then you hear the rapid-fire machine gun, and I know it's not a Panzer IIH anymore. So there's our friendly light tank, is an M41. And yes, I saw the gun depression on the turret there. That was one of the things with the graphics back in May. Kind of hilariously, the stabilizers would make the gun do that. I managed to take out his driver before he was able to get away, and then he was able to switch his driver out and keep speeding away. Now, instead of rolling away down the hill like he should have, he tried to get a shot on me and get the drop on me again, and I was able to set him on fire, which gave me the advantage. Although, boy, did he have some fast moving. And I just barely couldn't get my loader loaded back up again to get that final shot in, or at least a second shot into his engine and set him on fire. But I had a bit of a speed advantage heading down the hill, and finally got a fatal shot into him and finished him off. What a pest. And yeah, that's why I wanted to get the DO335B2 when I got it with the 75% discount from the crate, because you can do things like that. It's pretty good for ground strike and tank battles. So now we've got a Horton up. The DO335B2 thankfully crashed into me and taking me out, so he was no longer an issue with his high-velocity HVAP cannons. But there's a Horton up, which is just as bad, if not worse. We've got the points pretty well held. But there's an awful lot of ticket bleed that needs to happen before we're going to be safe from a Horton. A Horton's got a reasonable amount of ammunition, too. And he can do some damage pretty quickly to the tops of British engine decks without running out of too much ammo. So just kind of slowly pressing my way back up to the battle, hoping to see something, anything from anywhere, and light it up. This is one of those points in the battle where the ticket bleed just doesn't seem to be fast enough when it's in your advantage, and then on the other side, when you've got the tickets bleeding out on you, it never seems to be slow enough for you to get back to where you need to get to capture out. But for us, it was just, okay, tickets, you can bleed out now. Vampire gets a kill on an ME-163, which is a doubly interesting situation, and I cannot get my turret to turn far enough to stop this guy that's shooting me here. All I can do is help mark him for the team, and hope that the guys that are out there, all the way down south of me, actually see him. Although I don't know what he's going to do, since he's in an M4A1 Sherman. And then the F-84B arrives out of nowhere to save me. Thank you, Heidi Marie. My savior. And I love that we had a P-26A on our team. Now, I do have a slight issue with your team having none of the capture points and you trying to go around and spawn the camp the spawn, rather. It's one thing if you're totally out and about to lose, but if you spent that much time getting over there to just camp the spawn, you didn't help your team at all to begin with. So you got nothing to complain about people using airplanes in tank battles, in my opinion. You should fight for the objectives, and if you don't complain, because you didn't help your team anyway. So the real cancer there is the people who don't go after the objectives. Now you notice I didn't take any damage from that machine gun fire there, which means it's friendly. That, however, was friendly damage, and at that point, you're gonna team damage me? Fine, I'll just J out and give you the team penalty. Screw you. If you're gonna cost me the repair, I'll cost you the team damage. But that's not the point of this video. The point of this video is the research score that I got with the 300% research booster. And here it comes. 10,264 tank research. That's not too bad. That is part of the reason why I got the Vickers MBT research as quickly as I did when I switched my research over from the Chieftain Mark V to the Vickers. And I didn't even have that good of a battle down in 7th place. I did have 2 kills and 2 caps, so not too bad. Anyway, that's a 2,000 research points battle high-tier British tank video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for stopping by. We'll see you next time. Should be more videos coming soon. Have a great day, everybody.